Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Marcos from Marcos Budget, and in today's video we are going to close out our paycheck that we received on April 15th, and then we're going to do our new paycheck that we received on April 30th. And this video is going to be a little bit late, but I wanted to get out my debt update video first before I get out this one, because there's some changes into my budget and I had to figure out what I was gonna do. And yeah, so you'll see it when I do my new budget. I just want to go over my subscriber and my watch hour list. So I'm up to 331 subscribers that I'm doing this on this day that I'm doing this video. And my watch hour is 944, so almost 950 watch hour. And I got this over at from Bobby's Ko-Fi shop at Canadian Finance Journey. So if you want to go over and pick this up, it's free. You can do so as well. So I want to thank everybody who has watched my video, who has commented, who has shared, like, the all 9 yard. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys coming time after time to my channel to watch my videos and to be engaged with me as well. So thank you so much for that. So let's close out our paycheck. It's pretty much the same, nothing changes. So we budgeted $1,945.20, sorry, and 50 cents. That's what the actual was that I'm budgeting for. Car insurance was the same, $240.54, sorry, 58, 1863 for Netflix. My cash envelopes, which is my allowance, eating out, grocery and gas, comes in at $350. That is the standard that I normally do. My sinking funds, month ahead emergency fund, and my RSP, retirement savings plan, and my HSA all comes to $588.49. For my debt, debt saving was $100, $547.80 for my car loan, and then for my CBC credit card, it's gonna be $100. So we were able to come in at a zero-based budget. Zero-based budget doesn't mean that there's zero balance in my account. It's just that whatever I'm budgeting, I zeroed it out. Like my budget, my inflow that I'm budgeting meets my all my bills and my expenses, and so that is a zero-based budget. Okay. So let's get into, so that was good. So let's get into our new budget. And I'm just going to grab a book because I need to press on something because the paper is so thin. So this paycheck is going to cover, so my next paycheck is going to be May 15th. So this page is going to cover, so we're going to do May. So it's going to be from April 30th to May 14th. I needed more space there. So the inflow, what I'm going to be budgeting for, is going to be $2,461.44. So $2,461.44. Okay, so for my home, this is where the change is going to be. So I'm going to put home. I'm going to put my gas for my home. I'm going to put my my bank charges. Which is my bank fees. So my bank fee is $16.95, and I believe that is going to go up on June 1st to $17.95. That's fine. It's just $1. For my house gas, it's $50. That is the standard. And then for my home, normally I would budget $850, but I will be budgeting $1650. And you will see this amount that I will be budgeting for a while. I don't know how long. I just don't want to go into too much details of what happened here in my household, just for many, many reasons. But I will be covering the home charges fully. You'll see that every month. I don't know if I will be splitting this charge, this home expense into two. That will be taking part of it out of my 15 paycheck, and then another part out of the end of the month, or I will just be doing trying to use the end of month paycheck to cover this house charge. I don't know right now. My budget is up in the air. So at this present moment, I'm just gonna have to try and figure out how I can meet all my obligations, and it's just a work in progress right now. So, but definitely the changes will be in the home expense. So with that being said, so $1650 plus $50 plus 16.95 is $1,716.95. 716.95. Okay, so let's get over to our cash envelope. So for eating out, I'm gonna give myself $20. Normally, you know, guys, I give myself $40, but the budget is very tight, so I gotta give myself $20 for spending. It's $20, so I'm cutting that back in half. For gas, for my car, it's gonna be $120, so no changes here. And then for groceries, it's gonna be $200, and that's for 2 weeks. Normally I do $150, but I'm adding another $50 to my groceries, so it will be $100 per week, and hopefully that will cover my grocery for 2 weeks, right? So with that being said, let's see how much that comes up to. So 20 plus 20 plus 120 plus 200, so $360. So basically I'm just adding $10 more, because it normally used to be $350 for this my cash envelopes, but it's just gonna be $10 more, so $360, which is not too bad. So for savings for this paycheck, the only savings that I'm gonna be doing is my pension, and that is, oh, make sure my computer doesn't lock. That is $173.49. And then for my HYSA, high yield savings account, that is $200. And these are automatic. So my pension, it comes directly out of my paycheck. And then for my HSA, it comes whenever it comes out of my my bank account once I get paid. So that would be, I can add those up, is $373.49. If you notice, guys, I'm not putting anything to sinking funds, emergency fund, Christmas, you know, all the other savings that I have. It's just not gonna happen this paycheck. As I said, I gotta readjust my entire paycheck. This amount is an extra $800 that I have to put to home, plus I had to put the situation that happened was very sudden, so I had to pivot and figure out how am I going to pay my bills at the end of the month. So even for my, just to let you guys know, even for my emergency fund that I was saving, on all my binders that I actually was saving in my month ahead, all my binders, I had to clean them out, take out all the money just to help me with this to cushion, like help me come up with all this money. So it's not a very good situation right now, but you know what, I always figure it out. That I'm glad I'm paying off my debt. If you haven't watched my debt update video, go on and watch it. And so now moving forward, sorry, I was getting a phone call. Thank God it didn't cut off. Moving forward, I'm gonna really focus on saving money, and the debt is not gonna go on hold because I'm still gonna pay the debt and stuff like that, but I'm gonna less focus on the debt and more focus on saving money. This situation has just left me in a pit, and I just really need to just focus on saving money, build up an emergency fund, and have money to make sure that if anything happen, I am okay, right? I will be okay. I know I will be okay, because you know what, at the end of the day, I do have the income to help me be okay. So it's just a matter of time trying to get my feet back on, right? So for debt, what am I putting into debt? Okay, for debt, I think I have just a capital one, even though I paid off this card. I still want to use it a little bit just to keep it active. So that's $11 that I'm budgeting for. So I'm just bring the $11 down. All right, let's get a summary of all of this. I mean, the budget kind of look a little bit scanty, but it's good because then I don't have a lot of things to pay, right? Especially my bills and stuff like that. Also, I just wanted to show you guys something that, just to be transparent. So, my May. I'm going to look at my May overview here. Hope you guys can see it. Don't look at this side. So here's what's not going to get paid with this paycheck. So normally I use my end of month paycheck, which is my 30th paycheck, and I pay all the purple ones, right? So my hydro bill is going to come due on the 8th. I won't be able to pay that because I just don't have enough money. My son's phone bill, and I'm paying the Capital One, right? So these two bills are not going to get paid because I just don't have the funds to do that. So when I get, they will be late, and that's okay. You know what? It's better be late than never. In my paycheck that I'm going to be receiving on the 15th, I am actually going to cover those two bills with my 15 paycheck. And then also my internet bill, that is also already past due. I will be covering that as well. And that's what I'm saying, that, you know what, you're just going to make it work. Yeah, sometimes you're going to have some bills late, but at the end of the day, I think once you get it paid within the month, and so you should be fine, right? It might be some little charges that will add on, and that's okay. I'm okay with that as well. But just to let you know that these two bills, these two bills won't be paid on this paycheck. They will be paid on my 15 paycheck. Okay, but that being said, I know I've been going on and on. Let's get a summary of where we're at. So the inflow that we're budgeting for is $2461.44. My bills comes up to $1,116.95, and my cash envelopes comes up to $360. My savings, at least I'm saving a little bit, still saving, $373.49. My debt, $11. So let's see. I think this should be 0, but let's do it together. 2461.44 minus 1716.95 minus 360 minus 373.49 minus $11. Okay, so it's the zero base. We're able to zero base that. So yes, guys, that is my budget. Thank you so much for watching. So thank you for all the support that you have given me, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye now. Bye now. Bye for now, guys. Bye.